Hey, this is Alex from the Good Old Boys Fantasy Football Podcast. To see more videos like this from the Good Old Boys, hit subscribe and support this independent podcast.
The way that we were drafting on this, it was a 14 round draft on this. Single QB, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 1 kicker, 1 defense, special team. So a pretty standardized league for a starting roster, and then a few bench spots on top of that one there as well. So pretty standardized draft, right? We tried to make it as close as we could to what most folks are going to see and going to encounter in their in the draft room that night. And we based all of this stuff off of a half point PPR scoring, right? And part of the reason we do half point PPR scoring is, one, we base all of our rankings off of a half point PPR. And two, it kind of lands right in the middle in between the standard scoring and full point PPR scoring. And you can kind of adjust back and forth and really, see how some of that would shift and look and work based on your league there. But this will give you kind of the middle ground, and you can adjust as you need if you're a full PPR or a standard scoring league there. And I had the 106 when I was going through it, and really kind of went kind of a different strategy here. Almost went a hero wide receiver on how this one played out here. But Tyreek Hill sitting here at the 106 said, yes, please come on our roster. Let's go ahead and make some things happen. And then followed it up with 3 straight running backs, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Joe Mixon. So realistically, I got 3 RBs here in rounds 2, 3, and 4. And if things play out well and well for these 3 guys, these are all 3 guys that could finish into RB1. Being able to roll those guys out there week in, week out as your RB1, 2, and your flex. So was absolutely astounded by that, very happy with that start there. Jerry Jeudy in the 5th, being able to take that wide receiver and kind of play things off there. Really pick up Jerry Jeudy as a second wide receiver. I've been liking him as my 3rd wide receiver on a lot of rosters, but with that running back start there, felt very comfortable taking him, especially when I paired that up with Brandon Ayuk in the 6th. So, through 6 rounds, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and feel a very solid core on all of those there. James Cook was available in the 7th, so I took that shot there. And there were some guys still in the 7th that normally I would probably look at a little bit different. David Montgomery was there. I might have gone that route. Like he was certainly in consideration, but again, kind of with the 3 RBs I already had there from a skill set perspective and how I wanted to construct that roster, I wanted to go with a pass catching type of guy, type of back, and a back that's going to do a lot of damage out of the backfield through the passing work. So, kind of change things up there. Went Tua in the 8th, so definitely getting a quarterback that has top 10 upside there. Really like that one. Cortland Sutton in the 9th. This one here was one that, I really like the value of Cortland Sutton in the 9th there, pairing him up with Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, that's a little bit risky, a little bit there, but I could always pair up and make some trades later on down there. Cole Kmet, Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Higbee, the Patriots defense, and Brandon McManus to round that out as the kicker and defense there.